CNN is reporting that Google searches for Epstein are down 89% from just 3 weeks ago. Have a look at this.
I would say that this is, from at least a political point of view, quickly turning into a dud of a story. What am I talking about here?
Which is wild.
This
has been for 3 weeks.
Exactly. Take a look here. Google searches for Epstein down 89% versus just 3 weeks ago, falling through the floor.
Oh, a dud of a story now, Kosha. They're saying that CNN are shocked. They can barely contain their shock right now. But what do you put it down to?
They say a week is a lifetime in politics, and maybe we're seeing that. There's so much coming out of this administration. They call it the flood the zone strategy, just news and everything we just talked about right now in this segment, and then 100 things on top of that. So there's just so much going on that when you're trying to save the world and the world is on fire, so to speak, a story does eventually diminish. It is interesting, though, because the Epstein story is about so much more than just Epstein, the character. It really goes down to transparency and the government, the perception that the government covers things up or protects powerful people and all of that. That, I think, remains a very potent strain in the electorate. A lot of people are very angry about that in all sorts of contexts, from the way COVID was handled to all sorts of other things, and this kind of symbolizes that. But I think the story itself, we have bigger fish to fry, is what this poll is saying, and it is interesting that the Google search results are down 89%. That surprised me.
It's incredible. Well, you know what? It comes in swings and roundabouts, the news, so we'll see. I'm sure at some point it'll re-emerge in that news cycle. Kosha Gada, lovely to see you. Thanks so much for joining me on the show this evening. Really appreciate it.